Hi, my name is Agop, and today I'm going to show you how to do 5 different exercises. I'm going to show you a common mistake, how to fix that mistake, a progression, and a regression. First exercise is the squat. You want your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed comfortably, flex at the hips, flex at the knees, kick your butt out to the back of the room, come down, and come right back up. Common mistake we see here is that people tend to arch their back. To fix this, you want to roll your shoulders backwards. To progress this exercise, you can have a resistance band around your knees, and to regress this exercise, you can have a bench behind you. Perform the squat, touch your butt to the bench, and come right back up. Second exercise we have is the push-up. You're going to start off on the floor, your toes touching the floor, hands shoulder width apart, wrists in line with the shoulders. You're going to push up, bring those hips up, flex at the elbows until your body's about 2 inches away from the ground, and come right back up. Common mistake we see here is that people tend to drop their hips. In order to fix this, you want to bring those legs front and keep those toes curled in. To progress this exercise, you can bring those elbows inward to your body, and to regress this exercise, you can take on a wider stance. Our third exercise is a cable pull. So you want your feet shoulder width apart, toes front, heels in line with the toes. You're going to flex at the hip, flex at the knee, keep your back straight, chest up. You're going to grab the bar, take a step back, sit down like you're sitting in a chair, and bring the elbows to the back of your body. Common mistake we see here is that people tend to hyperextend their back. To fix this, you want to keep those shoulders in line with the hips. To progress this exercise, you can either sit on the floor or sit on a bench, and to regress you can take on a wider base of support with your feet. Our fourth exercise is the hip hinges. You want to start off on the floor, your feet hips width apart, toes pointing front, heels in line with the toes, and your fingertips touching the heels. You're going to push through the feet and the hands and extend that hip all the way up, squeeze at the top. Common mistake we see here is that people tend to have their knees cave in. How to fix this? You can have your wider stance with your feet. To progress this exercise, you can have a sandbag on your hips while you do this exercise, and to regress it, you can have a wider base of support with your feet. Our last exercise is the dog break. You're going to start off on the ground, toes curled in, feet hip width apart, knees in line with the hips, hands shoulder width apart, wrists in line with the shoulders. You're going to kick out with your right leg. At the same time, you're going to reach out with your left arm and alternate. A common mistake we see here is that people tend to bring the knee higher, which causes a posterior pelvic tilt. To fix this, you want to bring your elbow lower and meet at the hip. And to progress this exercise, you can do your repetitions on one side and then switch. And to regress this exercise, you can have your hands planted and kick your foot back. Thank you.